Capoeira. It's a game, a dance, a martial art. For those who play capoeira, it is a way of life. The first time I saw capoeira, I was in Salvador, Bahia, the old capital of Brazil. A crowd surrounded a circle of young men who sang and played strange-looking instruments. Suddenly, two men cartwheeled in the middle of the circle and began to lash out with lightning kicks. They spun on their heads, ducked, and dove over each other, yet they never touched. When they stopped, drenched with sweat, they hugged and laughed. This experience sparked my curiosity, and I began to explore capoeira in both Brazil and the United States. George Ancona, the author. Today's capoeira is played around the world. It has become popular because it's challenging and fun. It also allows boys and girls, men and women, to express themselves through movement, music, and malicia, the trickery used in capoeira. Capoeira schools, called academies, are found all across the United States. In Oakland, California, children go to Mandinga Academy to learn capoeira. Classes begin with stretches that prepare the students' bodies for the movements of the game. These moves are the tools the students will use to play capoeira without hurting each other. Legends tells us that capoeira was created by African slaves who were brought to Brazil starting in the 16th century. In the late 19th century, capoeira was declared illegal by the government. So the capoeiristas, people who fought using capoeira, had to practice in secret, and they used nicknames to hide their true identities. In 1930, capoeira was once again permitted as a martial art and game. Today, capoeiristas still use Portuguese, the language spoken in Brazil, for their nicknames. The students at Mandinga Academy are called Astronauta, astronaut, Reizinho, little king, Elástica, elastic, Fogo, fire, Caju, cashew, Coringa, joker, Perereca, tree frog, Catatau, shorty, Maravilha, amazing, Pinguim, penguin, Malvado, mean, Princesa, princess, Chocolate, chocolate. Their instructor is called Malandro, scoundrel. Capoeira has many different moves that are used for attack and defense. Each move has a name such as ponte, bridge, espelho, mirror, and parafuso, twist. Some moves, including caranguejo, crab, gato, cat, and macaco, monkey, imitate the movements of animals. Capoeira combines dance, music, and acrobatics with fighting techniques. While playing, capoeiristas touch the floor only with their hands and feet. They may also touch the floor with their heads. Reizinho drops to the ground in a defensive position called the rasteira, which becomes an attack with a sweeping movement to the opponent's foot. This is how he could trip or take down Perereca as she moves through an au, a cartwheel. Malandro demonstrates an attack with a front kick called a benção. Capoeiristas are playful and respectful as they move in continuous sequences from attack to defense and back to attack. The sequences take place smoothly, unexpectedly, and to the rhythm of the music. Each player must try to guess his or her opponent's moves and be ready to attack or defend. During a game, the players never take their eyes off each other. Malandro tells his students they must play as if they have 8 eyes around their heads, always aware of what is happening. Sometimes Malandro gathers the class together to teach his students a new song in Portuguese. He begins by playing a rhythm on a pandeiro, a tambourine. First, he teaches his students the chorus. Then he sings one line of the song. Everybody responds by clapping and singing the chorus. Capoeira songs are about Brazil, its people and history, the sea, gods and goddesses, myths, capoeira, and the players themselves. After teaching his students the song, Malandro begins to play an instrument called a berimbau. The berimbau is a long wood bow with a steel wire and a hollowed out gourd near the bottom. The instrument is held with the left hand, which also holds a coin or stone. The right hand holds a small rattle and a stick with which to hit the wire to produce a buzzing sound. The coin or stone is moved back and forth from the wire to change the pitch of the sound. The berimbau is used to direct the capoeira games. Its music tells the capoeiristas what kind of game to play: fast, slow, playful, or aggressive. In 19th century Brazil, berimbaus were also used by peddlers to announce their arrival in town. Capoeira continues to change. The two styles, capoeira regional and capoeira Angola, often mix in a style known as capoeira contemporânea. In Brazil, students choose the academy where they train based on the style taught by the mestre, the teacher. Children also play capoeira on streets, beaches, or any place they find a friend. This was how people learned capoeira before academies existed. Like many capoeira instructors in the United States, Malandro often goes to Brazil to study and train. Malandro and some of the other instructors also visit schools in the neighborhoods of Salvador. There they teach capoeira and play games with the children. With their strength, skills, and discipline, the instructors are positive role models. The children learn the value of education, training, and respect for their elders. Back in Oakland, California, the students and instructors at Mandinga Academy celebrate the end of the school year with a ceremony called a batizado. Mestre Marcelo invites masters from near and far to join in the celebration. Families and friends come too. Everyone is there to watch the students show their skills as capoeiristas. Students wear yellow t-shirts. Instructors and mestres wear blue. Mestre Marcelo sets the pace and rhythm of the games with the music of his berimbau. Every student must play with a master or an instructor. Each game ends with a roaring applause. At the end of a game, the students get an abraço, a hug, from his or her instructor and receives a cordão, a belt, a colored rope. The colors of the cordões are those of the Brazilian flag. Green is for beginners, yellow is for the next level up. Then comes blue. Braided color combinations are for in-between levels. Instructors wear blue cordões and mestres wear white. Mestre Marcelo and the instructors are proud of their students, and the students look forward to continuing to improve their skills as capoeiristas. They will have fun as they find new ways to express themselves through the game, dance, and martial art of capoeira. The end.